36-hour long curfew is underway after things got rather out of hand at the president's residence. You were, of course, reporting from their vehicles set ablaze, dramatic scenes. What is the situation amid the curfew?
Well, we are right now reporting from the capital city, Colombo. And if I could show you around what really is happening in terms of, there's not really much movement of the public at the moment. And as far as the Gazette notification is concerned, the president, of course, imposed the emergency, the public emergency. This is giving powers to all the three forces, including especially the Navy, military and the police as well. Now, they are all on ground, patrolling the streets. And what we also see is that they are questioning people, stopping and questioning the people on their purpose of travel, because this is a 36-hour curfew which will remain active till about 6 a.m. on Monday morning. Now, what we are really witnessing here is it's almost wearing a deserted look. But the most important thing that we are witnessing is that, yes, of course, even the president, Mr. Gotabaya Rajpaksha. Now, one of the major reasons why we understand where he had to impose emergency, a public emergency, is only after over 5,000 to 6,000 people had converged right before his Colombo residence, and we see that the entire protest went out of control, and there was arson reported, stone pelting incidents were reported. Also, water cannons were used by the police, water jets were used so that they could disperse the crowd. Tear gas shelling was also used. So these were the kind of methods that were used by the police and the special task force. So the next day, which is on Friday, what we did see is that the president coming out with a Gazette notification which did talk about that no public should be on the move, and this particular public emergency is in the interest of the public. Now, that is to maintain law and order. Now, that is the Gazette notification that talks about. The third thing that we're looking at the moment is the social media sites. Sri Lankan government has blocked access to all the social media sites. For example, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp too. This is after speaking to various citizens. They say they've not really been able to access social media sites, and they are using proxy service, is what we are being told at the moment. One of the major reasons for this kind of the draconian reaction coming in from the government, even amidst when Sri Lanka is, reeling under the worst economic crisis ever, even as we speak. We remember if today people had been given a chance to come out and purchase essentials, we would still continue to see long serpentine queues right outside cooking distribution centers, outside the fuel stations, and also people outside grocery shops. But today we see that curfew has been imposed, and what we did witness just late last night was panic buying at supermarkets. We also saw like the queues running up to at least about 2 to 3 kilometers as far as the cooking gas distribution is concerned at various pockets across Colombo and Sri Lanka, the country Sri Lanka as well. Now, the island nation with 22 million people, remember, they are all seething in anger. One of the major reasons why they began protesting and also demanding the resignation of the president, only because we see that all the essential commodities have shot up 15 to 20 times, and people are unable to buy. And one major thing what we see is that there is not really any stock left. Now, that is one of the reasons right after the protest. The aftermath of what we saw was basically the Foreign Bureau, the Crime Bureau here in Sri Lanka collecting evidence, and also to ensure in a way so that the crowd does not, especially the organizers, they don't mobilize the crowd today. We see the government has blocked the access to social media and has imposed curfew as well.